Hey everyone, welcome to the Code Bandage. My name is Hannah, and in this video I will explain you that how you can create a web page in just few minutes. Yes, in just few minutes. But before starting, one thing to keep in mind that this time we are not going through any CSS, JavaScript or any programming language. So the website we will create will be pretty basic. So basically we are going to work with HTML, that is hypertext markup language. It's not a programming language. It just describes the structure of the web page and give a way of displaying information on web page in your web browser. So for this, all you need is a web browser. You can use the Chrome or Internet Explorer or any you have, and a code editor. So if you want to go professionally, then I will recommend you to download the Sublime Text. For that, the link is given in the description box. And if you're not interested to download anything, you can even work on the notepad that is already available in your operating system. So without wasting time, let's get started. Here I'm using the Sublime Text, my favorite text editor. Now I have to create a new file. Let's save it on my desktop. Naming the file as index.html, or you can name it according to your taste. But while naming a file, keep in mind that your file name will become the part of your web page URL, so it's better to use a relative name that will have an easier URL to remember. Notice that here I'm using .html extension with the file name. Extensions are important because it tells your computer that what icon to use for the file and what application can open it. So due to this .html extension, it will generate the Chrome icon for my file. That is my default web browser. Okay, then save it. So HTML is all game of tags, or you can say that it's a combination of tags, the opening tag and the closing tag. Browser have to understand whatever is written in the tag. So if you are using the Sublime Text or any professional text editor and write the opening tag that is less than HTML, then it will auto generate the syntax of HTML for you, or even you can write it manually. So the syntax start with exclamation sign, doc type HTML. The doc type tells the browser that which version of HTML you are using. This says that we are using HTML5. Doc type is not a comment, it's just it's not a tag, it's just a comment. Okay, the tag start with the HTML, and the HTML tag serve as a container for all the other tags. We must have to write everything inside this tag, right? So here is my opening tag of HTML and the closing tag. Then there is a head tag. The head tag contains the important information about the document. We can include some few special tags like the title tag, and whatever you write in the title tag will display up on the browser tab. So here you can see that due to .html extension, it generates the Chrome icon for me. When I double click it, it will open the browser instead of opening the word processor with which the file was written. So this time we haven't write anything in the title box, so it displays the index.html in the tab browser by default. So if I write inside title tag code bandage, so it will display code bandage in the tab browser. Then down here we have the body tag. The body tag is where the actual content of the document goes, like the text, images, table, or whatever we want to display on the web page. Okay, so this is where most of our HTML tags will go. Let me write here some text, maybe about me. It will basically display on the white surface you can see here. We can even enhance the text style with the heading tag. Let's use the heading 1. Keep in mind that we have to close every tag, otherwise it will apply all the other tags after it. So the property of heading 1 is applied to the text. We can even use the heading 2 or heading 3. The main difference between these headings is just the difference of font size. Okay, so let's write here something as henna. Now you can see the difference. Then I'm using let's start with paragraph tag, less than p greater than, and we are going to type any text here. So you can get the difference between the heading and the paragraph text. It will be quite different. You can write anything, any text, like, okay. See the difference in the font and the writing style. Okay, and keep in mind that we can write tags inside the other tags, like in the paragraph, if I want to bold some words, so I can use the B tag inside the paragraph. I have to put the B tags around the words I want to bold. Let's say I want to bold the fresh graduate, so I will use the B tag and have to close it after it. We can even highlight or underline some words in the same way by using the ins tag. Let's highlight the International Islamic University, the opening tag, and the closing tag. Now you can say that, oh, let me save it, Control S. So you can see that fresh graduate is now bold and International Islamic University is underlined. We can also change the text style to italic with EM tag, that is used to define the emphasized text. Let this tag make italic. We have to close it at the end. So you can see that it's changed into italic. Now the most important and frequently used tag is the anchor tag, that is hyperlink. The basic strength of internet is hyperlink because on the browser many pages are connected with some other pages to the link reference. For this we use the anchor tag. And in the opening anchor tag we have the attribute href, that is the hyperreference, which will contain the link to the place that we want to take the user once they click on the thing that is between the tags. So let's suppose I want to link the google.com to my page, so I will put the reference of the google.com in href. So let's go and copy the reference of google.com. I'm going to use the word Google. So when I click on the Google, it will bring me to the google.com. So you can see that the links are shown in the blue color here. So that is how we link the pages. When you have the complete website of multiple pages, you can link them in the same way by putting the link of a particular page of your website in href. Now let's insert a picture on the web page. In HTML we have the tag we call img, that stands for image. I'm using the image tag with the source attribute, and in the source attribute we have to write the path of the image. So here I'm using the image name as A with the file type JPG. One thing to keep in mind that whenever you use image, video or any file in your website, you have to put it inside your root file. So as I save my file index.html to desktop, so I have to place the image on the desktop to link it on my website. It is somewhere in my folder. I have to copy it to the desktop. Save it and let's see what happened. So here is my image, but I want the line break between the Google link and the image. For this I need a break tag, that is BR. Now see that how it breaks the line. One thing more I want to do here is to bring the content to the center to present it quite better. So I'm using the center tag here. Let's have the look on the importance of the closing tag. If I close the center tag after about me, it will only bring the tags about me to the center. But if I close the center tag at the end just before the body tag, then the closing tag of the body, the property of the center tag will apply to the whole page. So till now we have studied about the heading tag, paragraphs, how to bold, underline and italic the text, and then we talk about the link and image. Now it's time to draw a table. We have to create a table tag, and inside the table, opening and closing tags of table, we have rows and column. We start up with a row with the tr tag, which means the table row, and inside the table row we can create the multiple columns with td tag. So let's suppose I have to create the table for a student of some class, and I want to write the serial number, name, their registration number and CGPA for the students. So I have to create the 4 columns, and for 4 columns I need 4 TDs. In the first column I write the serial number, and then I need the name. In third column I need the registration number, and then the CGPA. Now let's see how it works. You see that there are the 4 columns. Let me make it more prominent for you. Let's draw the border. We have to put the border attribute on table. Now see that there are the 4 columns in a row. Now I want to create a second row and I want to put the data on it. So I have to write the TR for the next row, and I need 4 columns again to write the relevant data. Here you let me create it side by side. So I need 4 columns. In the first I write the serial number 01. Let the name be Hina. Then registration number, and CGPA. So you see that in the second row how the TR and TDs work. In the same way we can create another row, copy paste it, make the changes in data. So our third row has been created. So that's all for today. If you have any query, do ask me in the comment section. And if you like the video, please give thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Code Bandage. Thanks for watching.